Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of December 6th. Folks, there are some big things that are happening in the transportation industry, and we want to use this 2-minute warning to make sure that you're aware of these things and how it might impact your supply chain operations. Last week, we noticed that there was what started out to be a small strike at the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles, and over the week that strike grew to effectively shut down the ports. What that brought to mind are some other issues involving the ports, primarily those on the East Coast and the Southeast, and the fact that we have a contract negotiation deadline of December 29th. What that means is that if you import or export products, you're going to want to start paying close attention to what's happening at our nation's ports. The second thing that we thought you might be interested in is some information we picked up at the Chicago Traffic Club seminar. Now, while the seminar dealt with CSA and what shippers should know, they had a panel of resources that were talking about what was going on in the industry. What really got my attention was when a VP for a major truck line talked about the impact that the changes in the hours of service were going to have on his operations. He mentioned that things like the restart provision, as well as the need to rest a half hour after so many hours of driving, is going to impact their productivity in a big way. Specifically, for their sleeper tandem teams, they're expecting to lose 7% of their capacity. He said for single drivers, it could be as much as 9 to 12%. I was stunned, so I asked him the question. I said, did you say 9 to 12%? Now, during lunch, I had the opportunity to talk to some other people that run truckload operations, and I was asking them whether they had done an analysis on the impact of hours of service, and they said, yeah, we have. And unfortunately, the kind of productivity losses that this gentleman was talking about, we're likely to see in our own trucking operations. What seemed like an innocuous change in the hours of service could have a very, very significant impact on carrier productivity. Now, the final thing we want to talk about is that if we lose carrier capacity, it could mean that shippers have a crisis on their hands on how they're going to get their freight moved. And with that thought in mind, it's really important that you not just start dialing for dollars and give your freight to any carrier or simply haul it to destination B. What you need to make sure you do is to have contracts for each and every carrier with whom you're doing business. You need to make sure that you understand their financial condition and that you have information regarding their insurance policy. Now, obviously, we provide these things through our Shipper Shield program, and we have a wealth of information that you can use to help you understand who you're doing business with. Now, with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team and we're here to help. So if you want that additional information, simply give us a call or send us an email. Thanks for your time.